والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. عن ابن عباس وأنس بن مالك رضي الله تعالى عنهم أنه لما افتتح رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مكة. It's narrated in a hadith by Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma wa Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, that when Rasulullah Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had conquered Makkah, wa'ada ummatahu mulka farisa war-rum, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he had promised his ummah, the Muslims, that they will conquer the kingdoms of the Persians and the Romans. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he had given the information to his ummah, to the companions and Muslims with him, that they will hereafter carry on to conquer the great empires of the Persians and the Romans. These are among the miracles of Muhammad Rasulullah, Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that he gave such information that had become true and seen in the eyes of mankind. فقال المنافقون واليهود, so the hypocrites and the Yahud, upon hearing this, they had said, هيهات هيهات من أين لمحمد ملك فارس والروم, the impossible. What information is this that Muhammad now is giving? From where will Muhammad conquer the empires, the greatest powers of the time, the power and empire of the Persians and the Romans? هم أعزهم وأمنع من ذلك, that those powers, these are the empires that are the most strong and boldest. They are more stronger and bolder, then they will become subdued under the rule of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. For the people to hear this information, it was a very big shock, that how in Arabia, this small island deserted of desert, how this place and the people therein can conquer great empires and lands in the world. And the munafiqun and Yahud, those who don't have iman, it was too much for them, an excuse for them to mock and to question Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But the people of Iman, the people who they have in their heart true Islam, you find any information given to them by Allah or Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, they accept this fully. And then they had said, Alam yakfi Muhammadan Makkah wal Madinah hatta yatma'a fi mulki Faris wal Rum. That is this not enough for Muhammad, that he has conquered the cities and lands of Medina and Makkah, that now he hopes to now conquer the other great empires of the dunya. So at this time now, فأنزل الله تعالى, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he had revealed from the heavens to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, قل اللهم مالك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء. O Muhammad, say to the people कि oh Allah, tu'til mulka man tasha, that you give the power and the kingdom to whom you desire. Wa tanzi'ul mulka mimman tasha, and you take away the kingdom and the power from whom you desire. وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء. You give the honor to whom you desire and you disgrace whom you desire. This was the revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to tell to the Muslims and confirm the statement of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that for sure Allah is the owner of all the power, and for sure He distributes this power as He desires among the mankind. And Allah Ta'ala confirmed herein that for sure He will give the kingdom to whom He desires. If He's destined for the Ummah and for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam such victory, for sure He will give this one. And if He has desired for any power, empire, authority, that they will fall into destruction, then also this will happen by the will and power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. بِيَدِكَ الْخَيْرِ, that all the goodness is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِنَّكَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. Verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has the power to do as He desires. Anything He wishes, He can fulfill this. And my brothers, we can see that how Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and his ummah, the companions at his time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fulfilled this promise. He gave them victory that from this small land of the Arabs, Jaziratul Arab, He allowed them to conquer vast territories, lands and powers over the dunya because of their iman in Allah, because in their submission, devotion and commitment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And now we find when the iman has become weak and the people lost in their desires, the sin not done secretly but openly to the dunya, disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, disobeying Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, not doing istighfar. Every part of the life of the Muslim we find it away from the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Their heart is not looking for Allah. The heart of the Muslims for themselves and their families. Everything is for the dunya and the culture of the dunya. From the birth straight away, the people more worried now how this child is the most amazing baby. Allah gave me this newborn. The parent, when they have their baby, they become so excited and they have so much hope that he's going to be really pious and worshipping Allah. But yet, despite this good intention at this time, Shaitan comes and does his effort and work. He enters the child into the system of the disbelievers from the time of a nursery, only 2 years old. The same child they call Abdullah, the same child who they said this is going to be a great, but just like his dada and paradada, he will be really religious and really Allah wala. But yet within 2 years, they enter them to the non-Muslim system. Spend all day from 8 in the morning all the way till evening, and breakfast club and after school club, while mama baba working, earning the money, and they are with the disbelievers all day, from nursery to primary to secondary to college to university, mixing and freely learning from that system of secularism to become a people of bachelor and then master, and then the PhD, and then the parent, they say, my son become a doctor. He got his black hat and black cloak, and he has become the person of the dunya, of status and respect. And when that child was born at this time, Imam Sahib, which name? Abdullah, Umar, Abu Bakr was a great individual in life. And they look at all the very Islamic name, which one is in the Qur'an, which was in the Hadith. But straight away you find the shaitan, the name remains only the name, the person and their body, their heart and their soul, totally done the tarbiyah and learning of the disbelieving system. This is the reality. Why at that time the Sahaba and the Muhammad, the man of the Arabs in the desert with the camels, conquered the lands over the Persians, the lands over the Romans. They had the power of the dunya. They were all at the feet of who? They were at the feet and the sandals of Rasulullah Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Even today, you find the hats, they sell them in Turkey and in the dunya. And on the hat they have the picture of who? The sandal of Rasulullah Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That's their position. And today, the time when the Muslims are all at the feet of the disbelievers, the kafir system, and looking for the dunya. The lands of Iraq have gone, the lands of Yemen, the lands of Syria, the great honors of the dunya, who are the center of the empire of all the Muslims in the world. They've fallen to the hands of the people who are different, the people of dunya, the people who they don't even know about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but fight against Him and fight against the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. All the honor of the Muslims, it has gone to them. تعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء. Allah Ta'ala, He gives the honor to whom He desires. وتذل من تشاء, and He disgraces whom He desires. This applies to everyone, not just to the Romans, not just to the Persians, but to the Muslims as well, if they are away and distanced from Allah Ta'ala and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. My brothers, we have to bring ourselves close to Allah. We have to return ourselves, our life and our actions to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and show this for our children. And then our children, they will become the real successful people. And because of the children, the parents will be honored. In a hadith, عن معاذ الجهني رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Mu'adh al-Juhani, he narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had said, من قرأ القرآن وعمل بما فيه. That whoever they read the Qur'an, whoever they read the Qur'an, قرأ القرآن وعمل بما فيه, and they act by what is in the Qur'an. This means they make the full intention that when I read the Qur'an, I want to do amal with this one. I want to learn really what the Qur'an is saying, not Qur'an according to Bangladeshi tradition, Hindustani tradition, and Iraqi and Arab tradition today, and all the funny tradition and practice in the dunya we find. The wedding with the white dress, and the husband-wife kissing in front of everyone. I've seen my own eyes in the Palestine and wearing the dunya of the Arabs. They have adopted the culture of the non-Muslims to the last dot, because they have been infiltrated, indoctrinated through the TV. They have their pet dogs and take it to the cafe. All the way in the Arab land, we are finding in the center of the world, they've got the dog cafe. We have our coffee, and my dog is groomed, lovely, and all according to the Western high-class elite society we are living. And even in the inland, we are no different. They have their practice, we have our practice. Where are we holding tight to the deen of Allah? This is why the problem everywhere, from the home to outside, no one happy. Complete and total confusion. Because the Muslim cannot establish what is Qur'an and Hadith. Because they want to always mix it every time with the culture of my father and my baba, mama, dada, dadi, nana, nani, everyone. Because they have done this one, so Islam must be this one as well. We have to bring a line and stop this and come back to Allah Ta'ala, what is in the Qur'an and what is exactly the teaching of Rasulullah Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then the children will see the example. My mother is a role model, just like our mother Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha. And our father is a model, just like Rasulullah Muhammad Mustafa, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman and Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. They will see what a great honor and respect. There will be harmony. But when we are different, we are confused. They are confused. And the shaitan only wins. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq, our children learn Qur'an. And the one said inshallah. We should be really kings, inshallah. This is for our children, our future. And if we do this one, what did Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say? Who read the Qur'an and they practice on that Qur'an. أُلْبِسَ وَالِدَاهُ تَاجًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. On the day of judgment, because this child, he had read the Qur'an, he did amal with the Qur'an, with the good intention, seeking closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because of this, his parents, the mother and father, they will be given a crown to wear on the day of judgment. ضوءه أحسن من ضوء الشمس في بيوت الدنيا لو كانت فيكم. And the shining brightness of this crown, it will be more brighter than the sun in the dunya, in your houses. If that sun was inside your houses, subhanallah. Today we find the kings and queens, their news is talking all the time. She has one bracelet, this alone is worth 50 million pounds. And her jewels of the dunya, they are worth billions and billions. And the people become so impressed that how the people have so much jewelry and wealth of the dunya. And it's so special how it shines when they wear the crown. The royalty is displayed among all of the people therein. But here Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said, if you want the royalty and you want to have this honor, don't look for the dunya, because they will only shine while they are here. When they have left the dunya, do you find them burying their crown? Are they buried in their coffin with a crown on their head, that when I go before Allah, I will say here, my majesty, and be shown with my crown? Nothing. Just the family will come and pick and choose. On the day of judgment, they'll be bare with nothing to shine. But the people who, they were attached to Qur'an, they read the Qur'an, they did amal, practicing the Qur'an. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, for this person on the day of judgment, I promise that parent, for teaching them Qur'an and giving them the deen of Islam, practicing with this one as well, sincerely looking for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to become close to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I promise Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam promises that his parents, they will be the kings and queens on the day of judgment. Their crown will shine so much, more than even the sun. If it was inside your own homes, which jewel of the dunya can we cut it and make it sparkle like this one? There's no one. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, فما ظنكم بالذي عمل بهذا. That what is your thought now? What is your thinking about the person themselves, whom they were the one to have read the Qur'an and learn the Qur'an and do amal and practice this Qur'an? What is your thought about the status of this person on the day of a judgment before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when the people will be drowning in their own sweat, disgraced and fearful, and the trumpet blown and destruction on all sides? They will be on thrones raised up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shining in His protection. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all love for Qur'an, and make us all look to make our children the people of the Qur'an. And for this one, they will get the rewards in this dunya and the success of the akhirah. And for us as well, as the ones who guided this one and facilitated this, we will have these rewards. And this will be, my brothers, the real way we can be successful, content in our life, and close to Allah with peace, happiness, and every goodness. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all tawfiq. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.